Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I'm really happy that you stopped by today to have this little chat. We're going to talk about December 20th through the 26th. Lots happening this week. Big holiday weekend across the world for a variety of reasons. And we are going to have the sun move into Capricorn, and that big Uranus Saturn square happens. But you guys, you're looking good. It's a good thing. So we start off this week with the moon in your sign, and it's Monday, Moon Day, so why not? So this kind of sets up the energy for the week. And so we have you here moving forward with hope, but I think you move forward in a very spontaneous way. So what lights you up? What excites you? What seems interesting to you? Go, yes, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do that. So plan to have some fun. Your spontaneous action has the possibility and the potential to yield a real treasure in your life. Look at her. It says spontaneous, but she's holding on to a pearl. It also could be a download of a pearl of wisdom, some information and sudden enlightenment that comes to you also, because we have this rainbow, the storm, right? But we have this light shining through it. So it could be an enlightenment that comes from this, some arena of your life. Things are moving forward in a very positive way. That should give you a lot of hope about some issue, and that is spectacular. So sun moves into Capricorn at 11:59 a.m. So it is winter solstice. It is the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, it is summer solstice, the longest day of the year. We all win. Because personally, if the shortest day of the year is now, that means it's only uphill from here, people. Super excited about that. I do want to draw attention to a couple things in my description box. There is a calculator for time zones because I'm not good at that. So if you ever want to know, I give you the Eastern time zone. You can just pop it down in there and put in where you are, and you'll know what time it'll be happening where you are. And then I also have down here a birth chart calculator, and this is really important. I really would like to encourage everybody to become very familiar with their birth charts, because your sun sign, that is your soul energy, right? That is how you view the world. It is your values. It is the soul of who you are. But your rising sign is so important because that's what sets up the order of the houses in your chart. And that is how you interact with the world. It is your personality. It is what the world sees you as. It is your physical body, your physical appearance. It is how you interact. And so when I say something's in your fifth house, that's based off of your rising sign being Cancer. So it's important to know which that is. And so when you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising, you're getting a complete and comprehensive picture. The weekly readings would really benefit you to really focus in on your rising sign. The longer readings, like the monthly readings and stuff, I think that's when you really start picking up that solar energy. Makes more sense than those. But I find the rising sign also is effective there. And the moon sign, that's how you feel. It's how you respond. It's how you react. And so that's why I do the astrology based on the movement of the moon throughout the week, because it changes and affects how we feel. So that moon's going to move out of your sign, Cancer, on Tuesday. It moves into Leo at 4:54 p.m. This is energy that is going to add fuel to the fire. There's a lot of pressures going on right now. It's been background noise, and it gets really loud, and it gets a little quiet because as the square energy has been with us all year between Saturn and Uranus, and it becomes exact at 12:17 a.m. on Friday, while the moon is still in Leo. And so it's like this energy is just expanding and expanding like a balloon, right? And then all of a sudden it's going to pop. And that's when the tension is released. But over the course of the next few days while that moon is in Leo, there's a lot of anxiety and tension building, right? And that pressure that you may be feeling is because, well, I'm trying to get all this stuff done for the holidays. So just have a little grace and space for yourself and for others as you're working through this. but you're looking stellar. So we have this dedication. This is putting in the energy and the effort, showing up for yourself every day to get something done. We have Achilles, the confidence to go in and take care of business, to charge in and handle the situation. You have support. And look, this is energy flying in also. So you have a lot of energy of support, taking action and being able to have the confidence to do what you want to do. But most importantly, you have the solar energy of Ra. So the sun is moving to your 7th house of partnership if you are a Cancer rising. And so that could be where the sun is shining on you. We have a lot going on in Capricorn right now. So in Capricorn, we have Venus and we have Mercury already there. Venus is in the middle of doing her retrograde. She's going to talk to Pluto, who's also there 3 times through the course of this. She's going to talk to Mercury 3 times. They're going to have conjunctions back and forth. We've got Mars moving in soon. There is this energy over the next few months because it's a 4-month cycle and started at the end of November, well, November 17th, and it completes the first week or so of March. And there's this energy of trying to sort things out. Something. So if you're a Cancer sun, your rising could be anywhere and it could be happening in different reading of the chart. But if you are a Cancer rising, this is probably in your house of it's your house of partnership, but it could be your personal relationship or it could be a business relationship. There's a plan that's coming together. It's being reworked. It's being revised. It's being rewritten. And we have Mercury going to do a retrograde through some of that energy too. So there's a lot happening there. And you have the power of the sun, which is self-confidence. This is the solar plexus. This is the ability to create and to manifest what it is that you want. Have the confidence to go for what it is that you want to create, that you want to move forward on. Have the hope, be spontaneous, follow the joy. When you create from the energy of joy, you're living out your soul purpose. That is what we're here to do, is to create, and we're to create from the energy of joy, not the energy of sadness, negativity, fear, whatever. What you focus on, you're going to create. So do it from the energy of joy. And then you're in flow and happiness follows. So the moon is going to move into Virgo about an hour or so after that conjunction at 3:24 a.m. Not conjunction square, I keep saying that wrong. So you'll find the tension starting to ease because now the moon, so the moon on Wednesday, when it was still in Leo, was in a T-square with all this energy because it was in a direct tension point, opposition with Saturn. And the outlet point was making change, the Uranus and Taurus. But as the moon moves out of that position, now it soothes, it's enshrined, and it's supportive of the energy down there in Uranus. It's supportive of all that energy in Capricorn. And so this is a nice flow of support and it's an easing of tension. And I really think this is really pretty nice energy to be working in. So for those of you that are celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. And for those of you who are in the Canadian provinces in the UK that celebrate Boxing Day, well, good for you. Have a great time with that. And happy Kwanzaa to those of you that are celebrating that also on the 26th. And so, that energy, when that moon moves into Libra on the 26th, that's also relationship balance. And so it's this soothing energy around relationships that you're going to be feeling throughout the weekend. So that is great news. But honestly, you have really nice, strong energy going on here for this holiday week. So you have stretch and grow and awakening your dreams. What are you really interested in? Push the boundaries a little. Stretch out a little. Go in a new direction and have hope for how it's going to go. It's time to move forward. And look, honestly, they are flying in. I almost feel like it's time to move forward with some kind of speed. This is not really slow energy at all. And so we have the snow, which is the winter time, but it's awakening your dreams and the stretch and explore. Be willing to try something new. If it's interesting and it excites you and it creates passion in you, be spontaneous and give it a shot. Why not? The worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work out and you're like, oh yeah, well, okay, so that didn't work. Look what I learned. And then try something else. Don't ever let fear hold you back. All All right, let's talk about that solstice. I really want to get into that energy a little bit and see how you can best utilize it over the course of the next 6 months so we get to the summer solstice right there at the beginning of Cancer season on June 21st, right? So, hey, we're this winter solstice stuff, the days are getting longer. Gotta really love it. So we're moving toward into that direction. So let's just see what we have here. Never seen this card before. Oh, this is not a deck I use very often. They're supposed to be trees. It's the Celtic tree. But Cancer, you got more of the sea. Of course you did. And then you have, I don't know what this is called. This is gorse. There's another name for it here. It's that tree that the leaves, they are yellow at first and then they turn green. They're the first sign of spring, really. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, let's just see what it has to say. This is the honeybee is a totem, magic. This is sun energy. This is sun energy. Ra, the sun god, is sun energy. You can see the sun rising up behind this activity of being dedicated. Be solar powered. Be solar powered. So you may not know this about me. I have a lot of Cancer placements. Sun, Venus, Mercury, North Node. My rising sign is in Capricorn. But I always say, and if you and so the sun starts increasing in length of day when we get into Capricorn season, and so my 12th house, when I'm in the lowest energy, is during Sagittarius season. And I've always said I am solar powered and moon directed. And that's why I initially named my channel Moon Directed. Allow the cycles of the moon and the cycles of the sun to light the way for you as you're moving forward. This is very powerful energy, but this is really being solar powered. As the days are increasing, allow this to be energy that builds and builds and builds and builds for you. Allow yourself to be solar powered over the next 6 months. So it's fulfillment and abundance, sweetness, hope, that card hope, persistence. Persistence is Capricorn energy. Links the inner and outer worlds gathered together for what you need to progress. So it is the fulfillment and abundance. We are encouraged to share what we have with others and to practice sweetness in our lives. The day before the spring equinox is often called the day of the gorse. Okay. Persephone returned to her mother Demeter in new growth. So it is in March when this Venus retrograde really wraps up, right before the spring equinox. So use this time to really be working toward that, and I think that you see something really magical happen in spring. It's beautiful. It is generosity. You're encouraged to share. Develop a skill of collecting. You are gathering around you what you need to reach your goal or destination. You are collecting what you need to reap results. You are attracting the golden treasures to you. It could be pearls of wisdom, gathering what it is that you need. I am the gorse bush, and there is no month in which I do not retain my blooms. Ooh. I am a needle-bearing evergreen. I am here to remind you that you, too, are evergreen and everlasting. I encourage you to be ever-blooming as well as share your abundance and gifts with the world. I link the inner and the outer worlds with the prominence of fulfillment and joy. Consider what it is that you must collect in order to manifest your goals and your aspirations. Do you need support, love, and encouragement, or do you need actual physical help? Ask for what you need and collect it that it will aid you. Write down your goals and aspirations and imagine the color of my blossoms flowing into the page. Allow the bright yellow gold to saturate you with hope and faith. I will help you to attract a combination of positive forces and possibilities into your life right here and now. If you find me, take some of my branches to make a broom and sweep away the confusion, the obstacles, and the old patterns that no longer serve you. Sweep away the barren time of winter and sweep in the new beginnings of spring. Life is indeed precious. And this is the most joyful time of the year. Return to your youth. Be you a woman or a man. Return to the innocence. Your sweetness attracts good things, and so it is. And now let's get to the sea. It's just fascinating that that's in here with all these trees. This is the water nymphs, the fairies, and the moon goddess. Of course it is. Okay. Journey or pilgrimage, maternal ancestor, original homeland, ocean, water, mother, female lineages, the mysteries, and emotional healing. Are you feeling called to make a pilgrimage or take a trip or a journey that connects you to your ancestral homeland? Ooh, for those of you that are being drawn to that, start gathering what you need now. Do you need to apply for your passport? Do you need to get your inoculations? Do you need to get new luggage? Do you need to save some money? If this is something you want to do, now is the time to start planning for that. This could also be a spiritual journey or a journey, feels like it could be either of those. So I am more the sea. I am the river, the lake, the pond, the brook, the stream, the waterways, the sea, and the ocean. I am the well. I am the water within your body and in your blood. I am the rain and the storm in your tears. I am life. I am your past, your present, and future. I am all time and beyond time. I am your soul's journey. I am with you at the beginning of birth and remain with you to your ending at death. I never cease to be. I go on forever from form to form. I am consciousness and the formless. I am the God and the goddess, and I sustain you. I am the source and the animating mystery and the power of life. You are a vessel for me. You are an expression of me. I am love with you. I am without judgment, as I can only give unconditional love. Allow your life and love to flow. Allow my spirit to love through you so that you can forgive yourself and others. Allow the flow of the nurture you and nourish you. Drink deeply at the well of your soul and know that you are on purpose. Take shelter in my love, in my wisdom, and in my guidance. Let me fill you with refreshment and allow me to quench the thirst of your soul. I am always here. I am always everywhere. I am the center and the circumference. I am blessed. I am here to remind you that you are too. Indeed, a loving God or goddess with great power and potential, here as a steward to Mother Earth to create healing and beauty. It is only but one choice away from manifestation at any moment. You are solar powered, but you are moon directed. I'm super excited, Cancer. All right, so that was a lot. Have a fabulous week. I will be back next week. I do dailies over on Facebook. I haven't even mentioned that in any of the readings. I do dailies on Facebook if you want to catch up with that. But I will be back next week on Monday to do the weeklies, and then I will be doing all of the January readings next week. I'm taking the rest of this week off. I am starting to get my energy back, and I want to be ready to take action with this Capricorn energy. It feels very important to me. It feels like it's important to you. So this is an exciting time for us. Let's go have some fun. All right, you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.